Yes.
Bottles of booze.
Yep.
Right, man. Dude, send that to me and I'll Photoshop in some bottles of booze on the bar.
There we go.
Seriously, no bullshit.
Man, this thing's taking a while to trip. What's going on here?
It says we're live right now.
We are live.
Oops.
Are
Are we live? Well, that'd be funny.
Yeah, the intro. The intro. Nowhere. Well, we're apparently live.
Are we?
So, hello, everybody.
Oh, we are.
Apparently, the internet didn't like my intro.
What kind of show is this? Why am I speaking with an English accent? I don't know these things. See what happens when you do.
You don't know these things.
Dude, that's good. You're good at that English accent.
What the hell's going on? We're all over the place.
Well,
I prefer the Scott accent over the English, though. The Scott's got a cool fucking accent.
All right.
Yes.
Apparently, the intro did not want to play.
Okay, no worries. I'll just go back.
I blame YouTube.
Yes, I blame YouTube. I blame everybody. Yes. So
funny. Mine's always worked.
Ha ha ha.
It's a Wookiee thing.
Are you saying Wookiee's a rookie?
You like
I'm actually insinuating it. I'm not actually out and out saying it.
Wookie the rookie.
How dare you? I know.
How
dare you?
He looks like
you? I'm a rookie.
Wookie the rookie fever.
Evan kind of went crazy. Wookie the rookie. Yeah.
There you go. Hey, you're welcome for the name. He's like, you son of a bitch. They're never going to fucking stop calling me this.
Like Kurt saying, I didn't hear a thank you.
I don't know. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll shut up now.
Thank you so much.
You never thank me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, Jackie Chan.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so, yes, it's another Friday. Before the weekend.
I believe it is.
Yes, actually, Cruel Beer Ab is already in Tomorrowland. He's already tomorrow.
He's here from the future.
Yes.
The time traveling.
Yep, I am.
I didn't know Scotland had a space program.
That's called getting really drunk.
Yeah, there you go.
That's not what I was going to say. I mean, sometimes you see a bunch of space cadets downtown. Staggering all over the place, look like zombies and all that. Yeah.
You got them there too? I thought they were just here in America. So they're
no.
No, they're like locusts. They've spread everywhere.
For some bizarre reason, it's really weird because a lot of the junkies have a tendency to speak with Glaswegian accents. I don't understand this. They just do. All right, pal. All right. That kind of thing. It's weird. It's weird.
Dude, you gotta get video of that sometime.
Yeah, no kidding.
Make like a documentary. Interview them.
It's like
there you go.
Why do junkies speak with
interesting responses?
Just have a couple people you trust with you watching your back.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So as the description implied on the old thumbnail there, we're going to be talking about racism. Racist.
Right.
And the reason why I'm going to start off with that is because I had a conversation with a colleague of mine yesterday. And all this individual wanted to talk about was how racism is everywhere.
What the hell?
And everybody is racist.
Yep.
What race was he?
Everything is racist.
What race was
Everybody's a little bit racist sometimes.
Yeah. So this woman, a couple years older than me.
What race was she?
I believe she might be Hispanic-ish.
Gotcha.
But
Dark-skinned?
Hispanic adjacent.
She's probably because she's got black hair, but her skin is lying. Her skin is saying that she's like, Iroquois or something. Like she's like freaking clear. She's so white.
Right.
We're off to a good start with the race.
I'm darker than her and I'm white. I'm like, the hell. So anyway,
Yeah, I'm a little
Disavow.
Oh yeah. Skip the redhead. Don't mind him. Look the other way. Anyway.
I'm not allowed to even comment on this particular subject. So
probably not.
Is it like South? Is it
my
like South
privilege
Park?
disallows
All
me.
redheads are evil.
Yeah, my privilege disallows me from commenting on this particular subject. So.
I'm with Bunny because lucky for you, I'm like half German, white, so I'm out.
Abby and I are a mix. We're like Heinz 57 sauce. We got a little bit of everything. So yeah, we got some Cherokee, some Blackfoot, some Iroquois, some Sioux, some Scottish, some Irish, some English.
And, by the way, Cruel's just Scottish. He actually, he's not truly white. He just doesn't have any sun on him whatsoever.
He's blue.
He's blue. He's pretty blue.
He's pale blue. You watch Billy Connolly special? Come on.
I did. Pale blue Scottish person. So you know, I take great offense if I get. Anyway, I take.
It's practically Endorian.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I went to Scotland. It was raining. It's fucking raining.
Scotsmen don't get offended; they only offend.
That's true. Yeah, we're very good at taking the piss.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like "fuck you," you're like, "No, fuck you, you bastard."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, I hadn't seen this particular individual for a while, actually, a couple of years, and so we kind of crossed paths at this one supermarket that we were both doing our jobs in, and she saw me and came up and said, "Hey, small talk, hey, how's it going?" Blah blah. About 10 minutes into the conversation, she goes, "Hey, have you heard what the job prospects are? What it's like in the UK?" And I'm like, I stopped for a second. I looked at her and I said, "Why do you want to go to the UK? Why do you want to go to the UK?"
Yeah, there's a question.
And so she's like, it's funny because I asked the question and then her mood completely switched. To what do you know about the UK? To saying, all of a sudden saying, well, I heard it here. It's really, there's a lot of racism over there. Now, it was never said, but it was definitely implied that the racism is coming from the whites.
Of course.
Okay. So.
Not the fucking Taliban that's over there.
Not the Taliban and the fucking terrorists. So anyway, I asked her, so what do you want to go to the UK? Why do you want to go to the UK? Oh, I hear it's nice over there. Okay, well, I'm just kind of I was just trying to get out of the fucking conversation, really.
It was.
I haven't been watching the news for the last few years, have you, lady?
Yeah, right. You haven't watched the news very much. And but everything at that point of the conversation, everything she started talking about had the word racism in every fucking sentence. There's so much racism. There's racism in Oregon. I was up there when I was a blah 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 blah. Like, and it's like I almost stopped and asked her if do you actively look for racism? I mean, holy shit, because that was.
Is racism in the room with us right now?
Right, exactly.
My racism detector is going off.
But it was just a weird conversation. Now, I've had conversations and dealings with her in the past on a professional level. And on a professional level, she's like, oh yeah, she's a space cadet.
Oh.
And so this conversation just harkened me back to way back when I first met her and was kicking myself in the nuts for even saying hi to her. Fuck.
We've all been there.
She's nuts. But everything had to be racist. She talked about, basically anybody who was anybody who was darker skinned than her or her skin tone. And she stuck her arm out like this. And I'm sitting there going, babe, I can see every vein in your freaking skin. What the hell do you
Wow.
mean light? You know, you're
Wow.
not brown. You're not
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
No.
Freaking, you know.
That's a classic.
Pale.
That's a classic finger pointer. Most
I
of
know.
them are like white college girls. They're like the white
I
should
think
end. It's
she
like, bitch, you're
is-
whiter than me. What are you talking about?
I think she does have maybe some Spanish, maybe not necessarily Mexican or Hispanic, South American, probably Spanish, because they're all pale as hell. You know, so. But yeah, anyway, but her whole gist was it was racism everywhere. She talked about being in Oregon, and there was so much racism. And then, like I said, when I asked her, I said, "Why do you want to go to the UK?" And you know, it's kind of like she kind of wobbled a little bit, waffled, and then she's like starts into kind of like, you know, I really hear there's a lot of racism there, and I'm like, "Oh, well, why did you ask me about the UK?
Maybe
Turn
she
on
should
the
try-
TV."
Maybe she should try Canada first.
Yeah,
Then go to the UK.
there you go. But it was just amazing to me that everything on her mind had to do with race or racism. Everything, every aspect of the conversation we had, like I said, well, I'm not kidding you. Almost every single sentence she was talking about had the word racism in it. You
Well,
know?
let me tell you what this whole
It's
thing
freaking
is.
nuts.
Let me tell you what this whole thing is. Okay, they advertise a symphony, right? And then, but when the guy comes out to play the grand piano in front of everybody in the coattail and top hat, he basically plays chopsticks.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's what it is.
yeah.
I thought you were going to say something like a kitty piano. Ting, ting, ting.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, basically, that's what they do. They build it up, 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 and then it's just like Bubba Wallace saw a pull.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
From the garage, you know. And,
Garage door pull.
they
Garage door
escorted the dude like he was a
What is
conquering hero, and then it turned out to be a freaking garage pull.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just a piece of rope to pull the garage door down.
Dude, I forgot.
Well,
about
he still
that.
has a ride after that beyond me.
Well, the desire for racism is far outstripping the supply.
Yeah.
And that is
Oh,
the issue.
there's no question.
Yes.
There's no question.
They have
about that.
one thing. They have one note to play, and that was the civil rights movement. And so the civil rights movement can never end because that's the one note they have to play. And they're playing chopsticks, okay?
Yeah.
But they're calling it Beethoven's Ninth, right? And and it's like listen to the symphony play, and it's like, dude, that guy's playing chopsticks. My 12-year-old niece can play that.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like listen to the grand thing, and then it's like well, there's no orchestra. It's just some dude down there with two fingers going da 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 da.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's pretty much it, because they're hearing the symphony orchestra in their head, but the reality is this guy is playing
This guy
chopsticks.
sucks. He didn't know what the hell he's
And
doing.
so and so this lady, you know, she's hearing the symphony orchestra in her head, but the reality is chopsticks. You
Well,
know?
it's
And
it's
they're
yeah,
so
and
gaslit and so brainwashed that
Yeah.
they're hearing a symphony
the
orchestra.
pursuit of racism, the pursuit to identify racism.
They live in a monochromatic
is a-
world.
It's like a freaking drug. It's like
It
they
is.
get the
It
they
is.
get a
It's
fucking
definitely
endorphin
addictive.
high or the adrenaline rush trying to accuse somebody or group of people or a place like a town or a city or a county or a state or whatever.
Well, I was
that they're
watching.
full of racists.
I did a video the other day on Katherine Johnson. You know who that is?
I've heard the name. I don't know specifically who. she
Okay,
is.
Katherine Johnson was the computer for the NASA
Oh, that's
space
right.
program.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. She was
Cool.
yes, the black
She
lady.
was
the
she was a
genius.
black lady named that was the computer. She was the
Yeah.
she was the mind behind the NASA space program.
Cool.
Even when they did the compute when they switched
They
over
did
to
a-
mechanical
wow,
They made a
computers.
movie about her.
Yeah,
Some
but
people-
when you watch that movie, it's all about racism. And Katherine
Yeah,
Johnson
exactly.
never talked about racism. She
Right.
was not a victim. As a matter of fact, John Glenn,
No.
when he got the computer numbers, the physical computer numbers, he says, have the girl check it.
Yeah.
Because he's talking about her.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't going to go into orbit unless that brilliant mind
Yep.
checked it. You want to tell me that
Yeah.
that guy was racist
Wow.
because he's
That's
white?
cool.
Okay, you want to talk about
Yeah,
racism?
the only
no, but
exactly.
you want
Well,
to talk
I'm
about
just saying
racism?
that they diminish it. They diminish somebody.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They do.
This guy in New York that's running for mayor, this Nandami, whatever his name is,
Oh,
one of his
crazy
policies that he wants to push is that he wants to tax white neighborhoods only.
Right.
And I'm like going, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But
Yeah.
that's what he wants to do. That's what
And
he's
oh, by the way,
campaigning
Mr.
on.
Communist is a nepo baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Communist is a nepo baby.
What does that mean?
Oh. Nepotism
What is
is father.
A basically, he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He's never
gotcha.
worked
Yeah.
a day in his fucking life.
Gotcha.
He's
Right.
like
Wow.
Karl Marx in modern Karl Marx. You know, never
they're
worked a
like
day in his
all-
life.
They're all fucking that way. Look at Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
These
Oh,
fuckers
that guy.
that are basically so
Bernie Sanders has never
fucking
worked.
millionaires.
Oh
Fucking
no!
Alexandria
millionaires.
Ocasio-Cortez
Oh,
grew
God.
up in a suburb in
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
Jersey. It's a beautiful, picturesque little town, and
Yeah.
she was called Sandy Cortez.
Do you guys hear? Here's a quick vote. Do all of you guys, including the Scotsman over there, because I know they're a little more barbaric.
Exception to every rule. Yeah.
I love messing with you. Cool. You're cool. You guys all know what a garbage disposal is.
Oh yes.
Where's it located?
In the sink in the kitchen.
Bottom of the sink.
Kitchen sink.
Sink in the
Do you
kitchen.
fucking remember
A
when
garbage
she didn't know what
oh,
that
yeah.
was? When she was like, what is this? This noise? And it's like, are you fucking retarded?
Yeah,
Everyone
exactly.
knows a fucking garbage. That's because she's so
Right.
goddamn fucking rich. They probably didn't even have one in the.
But dude, she's a Brooklyn girl. She's a bartender
Yeah,
chick.
bartender
She's
Brooklyn.
hard working. Yeah.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the Boston fucking University.
Exposing herself. And the
Oh,
lack
we
of
don't have a
self-awareness. You don't know
garbage
what the
disposal.
fuck
Well,
a
I think it's
garbage
funny
disposal
that you've got Bunny he's going after the oligarchs. All the oligarchs in America.
Oligarchs.
Is he
And
going to
my
go
five
after
homes.
himself? Is he going to
Yeah,
go after
well,
himself?
and my
for
five
flying his
homes.
One of
private
his
jet
four
everywhere
mansions.
with his
Always
carbon
that
credits
way,
and
dude.
shit like that?
Yeah.
It's like the race. Going back to the racist shit. The ones who scream racism are white college kids.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
the fuck is wrong with it? It's like, so you hate yourself? Why don't you fucking die first? Do us all a fucking favor and drop
Dick.
dead.
Show
And
us
then
how
we'll-
it's
You're
done,
forgetting-
and
You're forgetting one
thing.
thing.
What?
You're also forgetting one thing
What
about
is that?
these people that cry the racism the most. They're the most intolerant prats there is.
Right.
Oh, remember
Absolutely.
when DeSantis shipped all the immigrants up to Nantucket, whatever like that, and they got all pissed off and
No,
shipped them back.
Martha's Vineyard.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Martha's Vineyard.
Less than
Martha's
24
Vineyard.
hours, they were fucking gone. Gone.
Yeah.
They freaked the
The
fuck
15
out.
hours in particular. It was 15 hours.
Was it?
They
I knew
put
this
them
one.
on a bus and sent them to
I remember
And they were cheering when they
a
left.
Air Force base.
Yeah. They were, yeah.
And they're like, oh, here's some stuff to take
Oh,
with
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, take
Amazing.
them
you.
in.
Well, you
We
get
love
the hell out
them.
of our community.
We love them. Yes,
Yeah.
bring them here. Bring them in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we don't want
No,
them in
no,
our
not
neighborhood.
here.
No.
We want you to take them in. We're not going. Not us.
No.
Always.
Somebody pointed
Rules
out.
for thee and not for
Somebody
me.
pointed out that. Somebody pointed out the Obamas could have taken them all in and given them all their own room.
Right. Right. Do they?
Yep.
Is that mansion? They
Yeah, that-
they have an inlet.
Who was it that?
Their mansion
Oh,
is
they
big.
do need a new cook. They do need a new cook.
Oh well, that granted.
Yeah.
granted.
Yeah.
True.
Yes,
Yeah.
You know,
It's
did you hear
evidently
that somebody dropped
evidently
off a
a
bunch
cook
of them
couldn't
at,
swim. You know.
Yeah.
Someone dropped off a whole bunch of them at Nancy Pelosi's house in California.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a
When?
big bunch of them there.
Really?
Yeah.
When? I missed this.
I
Oh,
think
it's
somebody. Am I wrong in this, Abby? Did somebody actually drop a deuce on her driveway
Oh,
At a front
Maybe.
gate.
at her front gate?
At a front gate.
good. They all should have done it.
You remember when Woman of the People Nancy Pelosi was like trying to show how down to earth she is, and so she took them to her like walk-in bank of refrigerators in her kitchen and
Sub-Zero
showed them.
freezer from
Yeah, and the
Or fucking
$20
ice cream.
$20
Yeah.
pints of ice cream,
Yeah,
and she's
yeah.
like, "Oh, it's just like I have this shipped in from like Delaware because it's American
Yeah,
made.
Well,
I'm supporting the supporting dairy farms."
I prefer the ice cream at this French Laundry as opposed to her
Right.
ice cream. Wait, that's the wrong person.
Right.
Right.
But that's only during COVID.
It's like
That's only during COVID.
Was Hillary the one that drank the beer? Who was that?
No, that was Elizabeth Warren.
That was Elizabeth.
Oh, Warren.
Oh,
Pocahontas.
Yeah,
Dude,
I've
that
heard of her
was
for a
I'm
while.
going to have a
Embarrassing.
beer.
a
Yes.
beer.
You
with
want
my
you want one,
husband
honey?
in the kitchen.
No, I am fine.
Shit. How
Wait,
scripted is that
wait.
shit?
Was Hillary the one that had the fucking Tabasco sauce in the purse?
Yeah.
Who was
Oh yeah,
She
she's
keeps it in
carried
her
this
purse.
sriracha sauce or
Yeah.
some
Carry
shit.
said that-
Tabasco sauce with
Stupid
me.
shit.
Of course you do. Yeah, that's
She said that on
fucking
like
normal.
the whatever the Charlemagne the God show, whatever that's called.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Woman
whatever.
of the
That, yeah,
people.
That
yeah,
idiot.
with some
Uh,
black lady on there was like, are you seriously carrying that around with you? You know, and it's like,
I keep it in my purse. I put that shit on everything.
No.
Shit on everything.
God, dude.
Yeah, she does.
That's a
Somebody's
scary
like,
thought.
make sure you hit the hot sauce because black people like hot sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Make sure
it's
you hit that.
No, they weren't. She wasn't sucking up to.
Well, they're gonna run this country like the big house. I know you all
Right.
know what I'm talking about. Actual.
They start
floats.
changing their language. Yeah, they start talking jive and fucking ebonics.
Ebonics.
Fucking
I
amazing.
know.
Oh,
Kamala did it like 4 times at once.
she was
Yeah.
the worst.
In one
She was the
one
fucking
showing.
worst.
The dudes,
Dude, she would flip flop her voice from if she's with like all whites.
Yeah.
And shit, she
Oh,
was
yeah.
educated. Then she's in the fucking ghetto, and suddenly
Yeah.
the fucking jive comes out.
yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
are you fucking serious?
She needs to
Exactly,
start rolling
dude.
her R's if she sees one Hispanic person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What jive
Dude,
coming out?
politicians suck. They really do.
Yeah, they
I
do.
mean,
They're freaking
not
fake
you know,
bastards.
maybe
man.
there's a few,
why there's
but
swamp
dear
creatures.
God, the majority, like 98%.
Yeah,
of
a
politicians
majority of them
are
are
fucking
just fake
filth and
pieces of crap.
slime. I am so sick of it, dude.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
think that's why why a lot of us like Donald Trump is because you can have different questions about his policy. You can have different
Right.
questions about, but you can never doubt that the man is who he is everywhere
Yeah.
he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. oh yeah.
I mean, that's so refreshing, because if he's talking to black people, he's Donald Trump. If he's
Right.
talking to Hispanic people, he's
Yeah.
Donald Trump. If he's talking to
Yeah.
rural America, he's Donald Trump.
Yeah. Now he
And
may switch
just
his
that
deal. Like
alone gives.
with the Hispanics, he'll have Taco Bell, and with the whites, he'll have McDonald's, and with,
Right. Right.
And he'll serve them McDonald's if he has to. He has to.
Yes,
Dude,
he will.
that was the best shit that he pulled when he went to that fucking
Yes.
McDonald's.
Yes.
That was
Genius.
brilliant,
That was the
brilliant.
freaking-
Come on,
Genius.
everybody.
Genius.
I'm like, this motherfucker is playing 4D chess, dude.
Yes.
They cannot
fucking
figure
hard.
him. They can't keep up with him. He's at fucking
No.
McDonald's in the drive. Could you fucking imagine?
Well-
I would have fucking had a heart attack if I drove up to the drive-thru. and there's
Yeah,
Donald
he's
Trump.
like, holy shit.
I would have fucking
Well,
died. and said, "Just take
there's
me
like
out,
3
man."
moments. There's like 3 moments. The fight,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the McDonald's,
yeah.
and the garbage truck.
That
Yeah.
was another good one.
And I was like,
Garbage truck.
I was like, this is the best campaign I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Yes.
Well,
Because the
he's-
garbage truck was the very next day after freaking
Right
Biden
after
got,
McDonald's,
Oh,
said,
He is
said
a-
oh,
he
I
is-
don't
he
see no
is-
garbage except for Trump supporters, and he shows up in a garbage
Garbage
truck.
truck. Yeah, no, you got it. At least if you don't like the motherfucker's smart and he knows how to fucking.
He's a businessman and he's a salesman on top of that. So it's
salesman,
like,
and like he was like kind of celebrity status, so he's used
Yeah.
to that. That
Yeah.
he knows how to promote and build things up. And I mean, that's not a politician.
no,
Politicians are usually
No.
boring as fuck. You know what I mean?
Politicians,
And they
big
can't
me.
relate to people at all. But this
Well, it's
guy,
like Shane
he's
Gillis
like,
said. Shane Gillis was said. We had all these presidential debates, and it's like, oh, that well, I believe in education and blah blah blah. And it's
Right.
like, oh yeah, okay, that guy's good. And then he's
Yeah.
like, well, this guy over here, and then it's like Donald Trump comes on, and it's like, only Rosie O'Donnell, and it's like the crowd's
Right.
like, oh, and he's like, we're doing this now. What
Remember,
happened?
Megyn Kelly because that was
Oh.
Megyn Kelly.
Yeah.
When she asked that question and he gave that answer, only Rosie had done. Dude, she was cracking and looking down and trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
And the audience is going nuts and they're cheering him on.
And it's
And dude,
so funny.
she is a
Yeah.
pro and she could
Yeah.
barely fucking keep. And it's right there. You can see her like smiling and like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the funny thing about her is her and Donald did not get along at first. They butted heads
No.
constantly. And now
Yeah.
they're really good.
I
friends,
think
you
that's
know?
why they
Yep.
respect each other because
You know?
she didn't kiss his ass and try to suck
Right.
it, and he wasn't trying to bang her.
Mm-mm.
I think they were like, "You want to fight? Fuck you. Okay, I'll fight. Fuck you." And then
Yeah.
afterwards, there's this respect,
Right.
and now they're
Yeah.
cool as
Yep.
shit together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So here we're talking about Tulsi Gabbard earlier, and
Uh-huh.
here we have all these news articles. And what's interesting is these are the top. This is first page on Brave, and so you have all these different headlines. Like we'll go with the top one here. The first one is Fox News. So
Right.
it says Obama administration manufactured intelligence to create the 2016 Russia election interference narrative. Documents show.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, let's go down to the second one from Bloomberg.com. And they posted Gabbard alleges Russia conspiracy, in quotes, as Epstein criticism lingers. So they're trying to deflect.
I get it.
Here we have Politico.com. So we all know what kind of a rag that place is.
Yeah.
Gabbard threatens prosecution against Obama administration officials for treasonous conspiracy,
Nice.
Good.
in quotes. Now, this one here is a news radio station. I don't know where the hell they're at, but it's News Radio 740, KTRH, wherever that's at. Their headline says, Gabbard, Obama administration laid groundwork for Russia collusion hoax. That is what we want. That's where we're going.
Well, she's a
Because they did
DNI,
lay
so
the
she would
ground-
know that.
Yes, she has all of it. Then we have AOL.com. They're still fucking around?
Wow.
They're still in existence?
Yeah.
Holy
Wow.
crap.
Yeah, 4 hours ago from AOL.com, and it says Tulsi Gabbard releases evidence of years-long coup on
Wow.
Trump.
Oh,
Wow.
check out Yahoo.com. What a fucking rag it is.
Yeah,
Is it?
exactly.
That sucks.
Warner
Wow.
estimates critique of Gabbard at Aspen conference. Fuck Warren.
The fuck?
That
Yeah.
fake
Oh.
bitch.
Fucking Pocahontas. Man.
Yeah. He's
Trump
just
is
good
a-
at it.
Dude, Trump labeled all these fucking people. You know.
Oh, yeah.
what
Well,
was-
let me read.
did.
Let me read from like the dispatches she put on X. So the issue
Okay.
I'm raising is not a partisan issue. It is one that concerns every American. The information we are releasing today clearly shows that there was a treasonous conspiracy in 2016 committed by officials at the highest level of our government. Their goal was to subvert the will of American people and enact what was essentially a years-long coup with the objective of trying to usurp the president from fulfilling a mandate bestowed upon him by the American people. And unquote.
Yeah, that sounds
Yep.
about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but we all knew that. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Anybody who had half a fucking brain that could put, just sit there and observe and put pieces of the puzzle together could think that if it's fake, who has the power to make it fake?
Right.
Who has the power to actually, get it that way? Well,
Well,
fuckers in the
somebody who
government
can
in high spots,
somebody who
high
can
spots.
produce a birth certificate that's out
Yeah.
non-sequential,
Supposedly that was from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
even though he was called a Kenyan-born
Yeah.
senator, Kenyan-born candidate.
There's a
It's
vid-
been proven-
There's a video out now that shows him saying he was the first president elected from Kenya.
Okay.
It's
Like,
slip
what?
and they scrubbed that. Well, there's a video on YouTube somewhere. A guy actually went on the computer, on camera. He's on the computer on camera, pulled up the birth certificate of Barack Obama, and or Barry Soetoro or whatever the fuck his name is. Pulled it up and was Okay, he had it into a program that could detect if the document that was on the screen had been altered,
Okay.
meaning like the signature or
Yeah.
date, like something you could go into and actually manually input yourself and then send it off to another file and it can't be touched. Well,
Okay.
he had a program that could detect what that shit was. And apparently whoever created the birth certificate left everything open so that it could be messed with.
And then, yeah.
If you knew what you were doing, you actually could figure out that it was unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was showing you how he could move the
it turns
signature
it-
around and dates.
Yeah.
And shit.
It was a
nuts.
template.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a
A
template
template.
you can find on the dark web.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's basically an open template you can find on the dark web, but it has like there's like a coding in any image. There's always like a code that if you know what you're looking at, you can find it embedded in every image, and basically this template has been proven to be the same image that is found in the Obama birth certificate. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
but
Wow.
the problem is it's non-sequential, so everybody has like the same. There's a lady that was born supposedly before him that is younger than he is.
Hmm.
Okay.
And so that has yet to be
That's that new
yes.
Common Core
Solved.
massive right there.
Yes.
Right.
Common-
Right. Very good.
Yeah.
and Trump
Exactly.
was the one that really brought attention to it, and suddenly
Well,
Obama is going after him at the whatever the press thing that they do at Washington D.C.
actually, what it was during the election. When
No,
Obama got
it
elected.
wasn't. It was before the election. It was
Before the election.
Joe
Yeah.
Arpaio from over here in Maricopa County was going after Obama and investigating his birth certificate, and he was saying the birth certificate was a forgery.
Yep. And all of a sudden all these allegations show up at Joe Arpaio and cost him the election. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
No, this was the press. What is that thing that they do where they get together and whack each other off?
Oh,
and,
the White House
White House press
dinner.
dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was during that, and he went after Donald Trump, and everybody said it was uncomfortable.
Said he'd never be president.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable how hard he went after Donald Trump, and
I remember that.
And Donald
Trump was there.
laughing. He wasn't
but
laughing
no,
long.
Trump wasn't laughing, and everybody that knows Donald Trump said at that moment that Barack just didn't know what he was unleashing it on himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because he sat there. If you ever see Trump do this,
Yeah.
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 This
if you ever see him do that, some bitches are about to stuff is about to go down. Because he did that right before Iran got bombed. Remember?
yeah.
Because you saw him like he's doing like this right here in that press conference, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Next thing you know, they're getting, Moabs
getting
dropped
bombed.
on them,
Yeah.
dropped on them, and it's like,
Bomb.
if you ever see Trump do that, if he steeples his fingers, shit's about to go down. That's his tail.
Smithers, drop the bomb, Smithers.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's getting ready to conjure lightning.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's-
It's a neurotoxic fireball.
yeah, go back and watch that. Go back and watch that correspondence center. He was sitting here like this. He's sitting here like this. And everybody that knew him said, "Oh shit." Yeah, because they never seen him that mad.
Oh yeah, boy.
And then Barry does that stupid thing where he's like, well, at least I'll be president, and then he drops the phone on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And it was like less than a year later, somebody was like,
But dude, there is a old. It was it's years old now because it was from the first election. But someone on YouTube, and they got all of the news and late night show.
I watch it and jack off to it every once in a while.
I could imagine.
TMI, bunny, TMI.
Dude, I got it. They got But I think it begins with what's her face, the blonde skinny bitch.
Oh,
And
who's against him
Coulson.
now. And Coulter.
And Coulson.
On
And
some
Coulter,
show, and they say
Bill Maher
who
is
do you think?
yeah.
And then Donald Trump, and the audience just starts laughing. The panel's laughing,
Yeah.
and Bush
Yeah.
just keeps nodding like, "I'm
Yeah.
telling you." And then it goes all these clips of that of people ripping on him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's never going to be president. George Clooney, he's never going to be president. You remember that? And he's
No,
like,
yeah.
George Clooney's like,
Yeah.
he's never
No, that was Tom Hanks that said that. That was Tom Hanks.
But like it shows all the shit, and then it cuts to election night, and then the music shifts,
And it plays
that-
dun, dun,
that
dun, dun,
Carmina
dun,
Burana,
dun,
that's
dun,
that
dun,
Carmina
dun,
Burana.
dun, dun.
And then it shows how it starts escalating, and he's taking this, and they show him that what's his name, Unk Gao, who that fucking fat ass guy is, that Unk Saigao, you know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
kid gets pissed and shit. Who is that fucking guy? One of the what's his little crew? They call him
young Turks.
Young Turks.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Thanks.
See,
Thanks.
Uguay or
And
whatever
dude,
the fuck
yeah.
his name is.
He freaks the fuck because he's like, we got a chance if we got Wisconsin, and then they show Wisconsin.
I
And
remember
it's like,
watching
what's
that.
her name? Kasparian.
Yeah, Anna
Yeah, the
Kasparian.
bitch that's
Brilliant.
the co-host. She's going like, "We're smarter than you. We're smarter than you." And it's just like, I can't believe you did this, Paul. You know, she's just like,
I know.
"Sister as shit."
I remember that.
Rog-
that was
Rogan-
freaking
crazy.
epic.
Rogan was doing a special podcast that night, election special,
Yeah.
and it was like 4 hours long, and it was so hilarious. And
Oh,
Bill Burr is there, and
Bill
he's
Burr, yeah.
talking about it and stuff, and he's just like, the best thing to do right now would be go and look at all those news stations where they're losing, and just see their faces,
They did. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe it. But this video, but you know what I'm talking about, T Bunny.
Yep.
It's perfect because the way it's edited and the music, and it goes all
Oh
the way
yeah,
to the
it's
victory.
freaking awesome.
It's like, dude, you gotta watch that every once in a while. It just puts you in.
Yeah.
such a
Well,
fucking mood.
they build it so perfectly because it's like you hear that music coming in when it starts. It's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
And then it builds and builds and builds. And then it ends with that woman that was there at the Javert Center, and she's like tears are rolling down her face,
Yeah.
and she sees
Yeah.
Donald Trump is your new president, and she's like,
Yeah.
you know,
They really, but
muted.
God
they're all
bless
holding
these
each
people.
other. They're like,
can't
The
hear
best
you.
The best
God-
person to watch on
We
election
can't hear
night
you. Your
was-
mic took a shit.
Who, mine?
Me?
Mine?
Oh, wait.
No.
They can't hear me.
No, I can hear you.
Holy shit.
I can hear you.
Hang on
We
a
can hear
second.
you.
which one,
We
Abby?
can hear
Which
you.
one's your favorite?
You
So,
can't hear us. Maybe
wait
you
till
can hear
Matt
us.
out.
You can hear me, but I
election
can't
night.
hear you. Okay.
Right.
The
Hang
look
on a
on her
second,
face
hang
when
on
it
a
was
second.
when
I
it
know
was
how to
called,
remedy
and
this.
she's like,
Didn't Nano cry? Wasn't she crying or
Right.
something?
yeah, she was
Like-
talking.
Like the next
Guys,
morning?
Wookiee's gone. We can speak about him.
Oh yeah, the Wookiee's gone.
He's gone. Right?
Now we can say all the words to get his channel banned and shit. What's that giant?
No one will
octopus
ever
in the
know.
ocean?
Kraken.
Kraken! Kraken!
No,
Release the Kraken!
We're gone.
Hindenburg.
I was kidding. Don't do that.
Too late.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever. You're like, yeah, it was all you guys, right? He was telling me, he's like,
Yeah.
because he was spelling. He's like, I'm like,
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with that word? I mean, that makes no sense. I'm like, what
I don't
does
know.
it sound like? Does it sound like
I think
a
it's
R
because
word?
no, I think
Oh.
it's because during the election, his like lawyer was talking about releasing the Kraken,
Really?
and I think
Oh,
it might
yeah.
be left over from that
What's her
after
name?
the election went down.
The Kraken.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
It
remember
just
that.
it never made. I'm like, that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I can understand certain words, but
Yeah.
a giant octopus monster? What the fuck is wrong with that? You know what I mean? It's like,
Well,
Well,
Release the Kraken and the steam will go down.
welcome back. You haven't
no,
turned
you're
voices
still
again,
up.
Luffy.
We're
I
still
know.
up.
I know.
I know.
We're
I can
running.
see it.
It's still up.
Damn it!
Still running.
Damn it, Jim. So, anyway, yeah. Obama and company might have their goose cooked.
Mike?
Yeah.
No,
Literally.
I'll believe it when
Yeah.
I see it.
no.
Dude, no one
Wow.
ever gets busted. They always get away with shit. Who's the last
Yeah.
fucking person that got busted for something? Honestly, who? Do you
Nixon.
think of one? Okay,
God,
well,
he got pardoned.
He got
He got
pardoned
pardoned.
by
He got
Ford.
pardoned.
Yeah, but he had to buy the pardon by his resignation. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And that
yeah.
was how many fucking decades ago? You see my point?
A long
No
time
one
ago.
goes. No one gets.
That was,
busted.
No.
that was a
No
baby,
one.
baby.
It's
No,
ridiculous.
Nowadays, what happens is people just step down and retire, and that's it, and that's their
Yeah.
punishment.
The
Well,
funny
And then
thing
they
was,
go on shows and make millions and write
the
books.
funny
well, I
thing
mean,
was-
think
Or
about
they
it.
fail up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
they
about
fail
Warren
up.
Wilson and our FDR were both vegetables towards the end of their terms,
yeah.
and their wives basically ran the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we had a vegetable run the country for the last 4 years, and
Yeah,
his wife was
exactly.
basically
The
running the
fucking
country.
auto pen, they've proven it now. The auto pen.
Yeah.
they've proven
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
gosh,
Them
the
up,
auto pen.
up, man.
Dude.
What do all three of those presidents have in common? Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah.
All Republicans. All
Yeah.
Republicans.
No
Well,
Republicans, no.
They were all
Yeah.
vegetables.
And all three of them basically are the presidents that had the biggest overreaches of any president
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Funny how
in
that
American
works.
history. So
I wish I could
Funny
show
how
this
that
to
works,
you guys
yeah.
right now.
I know, right?
Wish I
So-
could show this to you guys right now.
It's
What
funny
you
how
got?
that
See
works.
that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. Hang on here.
No, I
This
can't.
light. No, okay.
What is
I-
You know that photo going around? That's the alleged
blow him up.
showed the
Blow
affair
him
at the
up.
Coldplay
Wookie.
concert.
No, I
You
can't
know,
really make
no.
that out.
What?
This one shows what? Hello? Yeah, I don't know if you
Hello?
can see that?
There you
Nah,
go.
the screen's too
Yeah.
too
It's
bright.
Too,
Too bright.
too bright. Too blurry.
Alright.
Too.
I'll send it to Wookie
Who-
and then he can.
So
Who was
sorry,
having
yeah.
an affair? Who was having an affair?
Ooh.
There's this
It was
picture
the
going around at
CEO
Coldplay.
of astronaut or something like that. Astronomer. It's like a
Yeah.
website called Astronomer.
Okay.
And he was at a Coldplay concert, just like dancing with his arms around
Oh.
some chick.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
then Big Chris Martin saw it and he's like, "Oh, focus on those guys. You know, they look like they're really into my song." And as soon as the focus went on him, he suddenly she ducks out of sight and he kind of
No.
sinks down. And,
No.
and Chris
Yeah.
Martin says from the stage, he's like, "Oh, I guess they're having an affair."
Wow. Holy shit.
Is that what that
Oh,
was?
shit.
And it
Yeah.
turns out
I saw
that
pictures-
was his
I saw-
HR director.
I saw pictures
So
of
I
it.
did send it to you, Wookie, on Messenger.
I saw a
why
picture
did
of
you
that.
send it over there?
What was that?
What Chris
No.
Martin should know about the being
I can
cheated
find
on
it
because
there.
Gwyneth Paltrow ran around on him and it says we consciously decoupled.
Well,
She's a
Conscious.
fucking freak.
She's
So
a
wait,
LA
wait,
she's a LA
Wasn't she the
nepo
one with
baby
the
man.
candle? Wasn't she the one with the weird candles? You know what I'm talking about? The scented
Yeah,
candles?
yeah, vagina candles. Yeah,
What is fucking wrong with
Candles,
you?
what?
and she's got like
mean-
a website called Goop where she sells
Yeah.
all that stuff. So yeah,
What?
is it?
Good for
she's
her.
Oh,
a
yeah,
freaking
yeah.
nepo baby man.
Has the guy got grey hair?
Did you? Hey.
Yeah, yeah, he
Has the
does.
guy got
Abby,
grey
did
hair?
you send it
Short gray hair. Yeah.
to
Mhm.
Facebook?
I'm looking at
Messenger?
it now. Yeah,
Yeah, hang on.
I'm looking at it now. I thought
I don't see it on your.
And he
on
was
your
into her. He was
Hang on.
dancing with his arms around her, and they're just like dancing
Oh,
to
they're having a
music. And
fucking
then
affair.
Chris Martin's like,
Dude, that's how affairs are. It's like you see anyone basically over
Hang
fucking
on.
40 and they're like acting like teenagers. That's a
well, it's like the
fucking affair.
Ruthless podcast
Because
said. It's I don't know what's
couples-
more embarrassing that he was caught with his with his side chick, or the fact
Yeah.
that he was caught at a Coldplay concert.
Yeah.
Dude, I lived and worked in Vegas for years. I know all about fucking affairs, okay? And I'm telling you, you see two adults, and if they are 40 and over, and they're like
Yep.
making out in public or doing shit like that, that's a fucking affair because
Oh,
married
yeah.
couples do not fucking do that shit. It's so easy to spot. In a way, it's kind of sad
No.
because now they're older, 40s, 50s, what fucking 60s, but they get that youth back. See,
That
They're
PDA
like-
doesn't
they're like
happen,
teenagers.
does it?
They're teenagers again. So in
Oh,
a
yeah,
way,
yeah.
there is a connection to youth and new love, so to speak.
Well,
So from one side, you're like, oh, that's really fucking cool. More people should have affairs. But on the other side, you're like, these fuckers are having an affair. You know what I mean? So, you know.
But,
What do you
yeah,
do?
it's also that risk factor as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Danger. The
That
thrill
risk
of danger of
factor, yeah.
getting busted. Oh, that's hot, dude. I'm kind of definitely kind of.
We'll see if the guy hadn't ducked out of the way and hadn't looked awkward like that. Then nobody would even known about it. It was just would have gone by unremarked. It was just like,
Yeah.
so Coldplay spotlighted some guys.
Hey,
at the
Abby,
concert.
can you send it to X DMs? I'm still not. It's not coming up on Facebook.
I sent it to
Come on,
you.
do it.
I texted it to you. Okay, let's see this. Let's see what this was.
Send him the message.
I'm going to send him the message.
To the computer.
With the computer.
Send it on the messenger.
With the computer in my hand.
Do it now.
To the chopper.
Do it now.
Put
Get
on the
to
computer.
chopper. Did you see what Gobster did with his outro and intro? It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know.
That's freaking hilarious.
What
Look,
is
it's
it?
not like
Arnold
this.
Schwarzenegger
Brilliant.
saying him, "F your freedoms." Is that the
Yeah.
clip?
No,
Screw
no,
your freedom.
no.
No, he's got
It's
the
a
AI.
CGI.
He's got the
It's
AI.
it's CGI of Arnold giving the intro for the Gobster's channel, and he does it. It's the same thing at the end too.
did you
So
realize
opinions.
that? Did you realize that the British government is paying people to protest their own people?
Yes.
Doesn't surprise me.
London. is
Yeah, they showed
falling, man.
it showed that they showed up in like these vans that were like police vans, and then they unload them
Yeah,
and they hand them all placards, and then they basically march them
like
around.
Antifa
Yep.
got police escorted to a protest
Yep.
in Epping.
Antifa with a police
Yeah.
escort to protest their own people, the British subjects.
Are you sure
There was
this
a
is the
protest in
right picture, Abby?
Which one?
The one you just sent me on Twitter
Should be.
or whatever.
Lucky, are you still fucking around with that picture, dude?
I am.
It's been 20 minutes. What's going on, brother?
I know.
You can't send it to me. Holy shit. No, I got it.
I
It's
just
like-
sent it to you.
I know you did.
Cruel's in Scotland, and he finished looking at that picture 10 minutes ago, man.
What?
No shit.
What the fuck?
I haven't even seen it, but yeah, what he said.
Holy shit.
Yes, it comes up. It's the right one.
He's in Scottish. They're still rubbing flint together to make sparks.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
exactly.
He has a camera
Yeah,
with like a
exactly.
film
Put it-
strip
put it
behind.
there.
He's like looking at the film strip going, wow.
It's still called Lake Slough.
Lock.
My glasses.
Lock.
You're being out-teched by a
Did you get it?
Scottish man. Come on, what's up?
I
with
got
that,
it, but I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
they're practically a
Did you
third
see
world
it?
nation.
I saw it.
Okay.
Well,
Ladies
put it
and
in the fucking
gentlemen,
chat, man.
ladies
Post it
and
in the
gentlemen,
room.
welcome to the Wookiee Show,
Hang on
where
a
none of us
second.
know what the hell we're doing.
Welcome to the Wookiee, the Rookie.
No
Wookiee, the
shit.
Rookie
Wookie
channel.
Rookie Show.
I sent it to him on 3 different platforms and he can't figure it out.
It's still
Just
linked
hang
up.
on,
Hit
what-
display.
Hey,
Hit
what's
display.
Hang on. Let me get a paper and pen and I'll draw the fucking picture
There
for
your
you. We can
screen.
say, here's
There your
the picture.
screen.
Holy shit already.
Give me 10
There's a
fucking
camera
minutes and I'll draw the
icon, and
picture,
then there's
Lucky.
like a screen icon. Click on the screen icon
Oh,
and say share screen.
I know we can get Wookiee for Christmas,
Funny.
guys.
Fuck off.
Glasses? New glasses?
If
Straight
I
for dummy.
only
Hang on
had
a
a
second, damn
brain.
Well, why is it that I run the Cryptic and Conspiracies show?
'Cause you're a narcissist.
Well, that too, but this is a good reason why.
There! God damn it!
Oh,
There it is.
perfect.
Yes.
Oh!
That's crazy.
There you go.
That's
There
funny.
you go.
John Redcorn.
That's nuts.
And Dale's wife.
Oh fuck! What a great fucking show that was. Oh,
It's coming back.
It's
I
back
hear it. Yeah.
with Mike Judge and the original voice cast, except for him, who because he
He did.
got
How
methed
you
up and
doing?
went after his neighbor and got shot because he's
Yeah.
fucking Texas.
Really?
Shit.
Oh,
Jesus.
Poor guy.
or Luann, Brittany Murphy's on
Yeah.
it. He's dead.
That was Brittany Murphy. She
Yeah,
died.
Brittany Murphy's
Yeah.
dead.
She died before the end
Yeah.
of the show, right?
Yeah,
The
she
end
did.
of the series.
oh, wow.
Yeah, and then a year later, her husband died exactly the same thing.
What?
But there's no problems here.
No
issues
connection
there.
there.
No,
It's a
nothing to see
coincidence.
No,
here. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to
Oh,
see
no.
here. Move along.
Mhm.
Of course, there ain't no way
Yeah.
that was her husband though. That guy was way out of his league with her. I mean, geez Louise,
All right.
what the hell was
Now
going
that
on there?
now that we've had our yuck it up time,
Now that
My
Bunny,
expense
now that the Wookiee has figured out how to use a
technical
button,
difficulties because I'm controlling shit.
Now that one, he's starting to understand the internet and live streaming.
Mhm.
dude, this thing's called a mouse. It's got 2 buttons and a roller on it.
Bank in June.
Yay!
Yay!
Take it away, Wookie.
All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We
Read
got
the
a
screen
good
for
old
us.
Tariff here. Tariff report from Investopedia.
Yeah, read the screen for us, Wookie, because we can't read.
I can't,
Nope.
You can't read? That's a shame.
Thought you're one of those smart Wookiees.
Well, So this article I saw, this is pretty cool. They're talking about the tariffs and this the June report. So it says tariffs may be a concern for consumers, but they are starting to have a positive impact on the federal budget. Data released by the Treasury Department showed the federal government took in more money than it spent in June, which that's a fucking record right there. Crap.
Yeah, and
And yet
wow.
the Federal Reserve is keeping the interest rates high,
Yes, exactly.
even though while we were in the midst of a recession, which was not being called a recession. Asshole had the a record low rates, but now that we're running a surplus, then we actually took in more.
Bunny, it was transitory, Bunny. It was transitory.
Oh, it's transitory. I'm sorry. It was
Well,
transitory.
It's
But something was trans. Something
transitory.
certainly was
Yeah.
trans.
So
Trains?
it
What?
goes on to
Trains?
say,
Our health secretary, I think it was.
yes,
Oh.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That-
that's stupid.
The federal
Levine,
government took
whatever her
in
name
more
is.
money than it spent in June. The government said today, helped partly by another increase in tariff revenues, which are now higher than they've been in at least a decade. The U.S. collected $26.6 billion in tariff revenue last month, more than 4 times the $6.3 billion collected in June of 2024. June's receipts are also up from $22.2 billion in May. Nice.
And the Congress just passed the Rescission Act, which put $500 billion back into the coffers.
Well, yeah,
and
didn't
yet-
they cut $9 billion out of stuff too, didn't they?
Some kind of funding and public PBS.
NPR, USAID.
Rescission
PBS.
basically means we don't want this money deallocated. We don't want this
Yeah.
money, and
Yeah.
that was about $500 billion in total. And
Nice.
so basically, Jerome Powers is sitting over here like la 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 la
Okay.
la la la. Yeah.
Kurt stepped out for a memento. So continuing on here, says the results of the increased tariff revenue is $27 billion budget surplus for June. That surplus was primarily driven by an approximately $187 billion reduction in government spending for the month. The reduced spending comes amid efforts by the Trump administration to cut expenses through the Department of Government Efficiency and a reduction in size of the workforce. Imagine that.
Gee, man.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
and
know.
I
I
have to
can
put this
imagine.
caveat in there. Despite June's surpluses, the budget deficit remains high. Well, no shit. The government still faces a substantial budget deficit that totals around $1.3 trillion for fiscal year 2025, which kicked off last October.
$1 trillion.
Yes, one
Wait,
trillion.
I've got $1 trillion in my pocket right now. What are you on about? Such a tiny amount.
The federal government's total debt
Pocket
is around
change.
36 trillion, and it paid 84 billion in interest payments on that debt in June. The Congressional Budget Office in June said that the increased tariff collections could bring in enough money to pay for tax cuts enacted in the Big Beautiful Bill. Regulations this month, which I guess it went into effect this month, the Big Beautiful Bills, whatever stuff. A budget surplus can help reduce the national debt, reducing potential benefits for both taxpayers and the economy. To start with, a lower debt would lead to lower interest payments for the government, meaning it would have to collect less tax revenue to cover those payments. That's the whole point of the tariffs,
Yep.
Well.
to eliminate
Look who
the
it
fucking
is.
income tax.
I sense evil. I sense evil. Why do I sense evil?
Evil.
Oh,
Hello,
Time Prophet. Oh, okay.
Evil.
Oh.
He's back. Holy shit. We have a sighting of the Time Prophet.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
buddy, where you been, man? It's been a while.
Yeah, you've been
I
hiding.
knew my spidey sense
I hope
was
you're
going
doing okay,
off.
buddy.
I didn't know why.
Hopefully those Lebanese terrorists over there aren't hunting you down. You know.
Yeah.
And if they are, come here. We've got guns.
Yes, we've got guns. Come here.
Get the guns.
You'll have to drive on the wrong side of the road and the wrong side of the car, but hey.
Yeah.
Bring Cruel with you.
Take me with you.
Pick Cruel up on the way over. Time Prophet, thanks for being in the chat, man. It's good.
Nice to see you, man. It's been
Yeah,
ages.
good to see you, brother. So let me do this. Let me get out of that. Let's remove that. And I'm gonna go there. Yes. So anyway. Anyway. Well, let's talk a little bit about YouTube. As we
Yes,
start to leave.
YouTube, we love it.
Yeah,
it's a lovely
YouTube,
platform. Yes. Lovely.
YouTube has been screwing around lately with how they credit views to your either videos or to your streams, basically to your channel in general. It used to be where if you were watching on your TV or tablet, phone, computer, whatever, and you were watching it like I'm watching it over here on this screen, it's automatically counted as a view. But they changed it how they accredit views to now they have to be engagement. It's based on engagement.
Wow, really?
Meaning you have to either leave a comment and like the video, or leave on a stream, leave a comment, or in the chat, participate in the chat.
Well, they also stepped in it because Professor of Rock, who has over a million subscribers, had a video taken down where he was interviewing Michael Anthony from Van Halen, and he played a clip. There, he's talking about the AC/DC influenced Van Halen, early Van Halen, and he played a clip, and they took his stream down, or he took down his video because of that one clip. It was like less than I can't remember. It was definitely fair use. And so he was like saying, he's like, I can't play music anymore if this keeps up. And and people in his chat started hopping on Rick Beato's chat. Rick Beato's got a huge channel. And then Justin, I can't remember his last name. Justin, he does Justin Hawkins. Okay. Justin Hawkins also has a massive channel, and there's a few other ones that have massive reaction channels. There you go. But all of them have like connections to to basically to the like music producers are, like the big
industry connected. Yeah, people
industry.
actually-
All of them have
Yeah.
industry connections, and they've
Yeah.
all decided that they're going to
Bigwigs.
team up and basically go after YouTube's policy of
Good.
taking videos
Nice.
down because of third and then allowing the parties that took the videos down to decide whether it's fair use or not.
Right,
And they're
exactly.
going after YouTube, and if they succeed, then YouTube is going to have to start making decisions about whether content is fair use or not, rather than leaving
Right.
it up to the people that
Yeah.
make the claims.
Yeah.
And that's going to fix a lot of this problem.
Well, fair use is pretty clear in its definition of what it is. It's very specific.
Yeah,
It's
but the
short,
problem
it's
is, what the problem is like everybody that gets taken down, they're basically following fair use, but what's
Yeah.
happening is
Yeah.
they're allowing outside people to determine what's fair use and take
Yes.
videos down.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then basically when somebody's like, okay, that was fair use, and then they like say to YouTube's like, that was fair use, and then YouTube goes to these people and say, was this fair use? And if
Yeah,
that person
exactly.
says no, it wasn't fair use, then YouTube sides with that person. And what's happening
wow.
is these third-party content, these they're called content farms, like in
Yeah.
Russia and other places, India, places like that. They're basically making fake claims against these videos, getting the money out of these videos, the
Yes.
monetization.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Right,
they're like,
yeah.
oh, okay, well, after that person pushes the issue, then they're like, okay, well, it was fair use. And then, but they collected all that money and they don't get refunded that
I
money.
had that happen to me on a couple of videos where I was using John Phillips Sousa music,
Yeah.
specifically the Liberty
Oh,
Bell
yeah.
March as an intro to my streams, and I was getting copyright claimed by some freaking outfit in Sri Lanka or India or Burma or some freaking place, and the thing is though, all of John Philip Sousa marches, all of them are all fair use, and they're all protected because under the U.S. copyright law, because
Well,
they
the
were
issue
given
though,
by the United. All of the marches that I played were played by the United States Marine Corps President's own band, meaning it was a government-produced creation.
Right.
Therefore,
well,
government
there's
produced
people
creation
that
in the United
have
States
their own
is
music. There's people that are
automatically
putting out
exempt.
their own music and getting copyright.
Yes, I heard. Yeah, I heard about
Really?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
They're
I
like
never heard
doing
about
their
that.
own music,
Yeah,
and it's because these third parties are like swooping in and they're like claiming everything,
yeah.
and then they're getting away with it because YouTube is letting them make
Because what
determine
YouTube is
what's a
doing
claim
is
or not.
YouTube is taking the money off of your monetization of that video or stream and giving it automatically to them.
But see, the people that can afford a lawyer, an entertainment lawyer, to basically,
Oh yeah.
file file it like a, I can't remember what it's called, but file something with
Lawsuit,
YouTube
like a
that says
claim.
this is
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but not everybody's got a lawyer, so the biggest YouTube channels are able to get their monetization restored, but the small guys, and this
They
is
get
basically this is destroying the biggest cultural push
Yeah.
in modern history is reaction channels.
Right.
And what those reaction channels would do is it would introduce people who don't listen to like old music or listen to
Right.
cross genre music, because people don't cross pollinate anymore. But this was like
Right.
causing people like hip hop fans who only listen to hip hop to listen to metal and things like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And it was causing a cross pollination. And these channels was basically called you're seeing like teenagers, like 8-year-old kids that are listening to Steely Dan, or
Yeah.
things like
Yeah.
that. And it's because of the cross pollination. and
Well-
it's basically restoring culture to America, and they're trying to kill it.
So
Yeah.
YouTube is like punishing those channels.
Yes.
That sucks, dude.
With fair use, and they fall right within fair
Well,
use, but these third parties are like
There's
swooping
fair
in.
use. Well, the phrase I was trying to think of was public domain. All of John
Yeah.
Philip Sousa's marches are public domain, according to the United States copyright law, and because they're works of the government, anything that the government made is basically public domain. Any pictures of presidents, we can use pictures of all kinds of presidents because they're all public domain. Even
Right.
Donald Trump, it's public domain. A picture of him that was taken in an event or anything else, it's a work of the government. And so works of the government are automatically, it doesn't matter what the hell it is.
Right.
Is a public, it's public domain. It has, no one has a right to claim it. And
But
they
see,
tried
I-
that with me with the Liberty
Right.
Bell March, using the Liberty Bell March. And I sent them back a freaking word, I just cut and pasted the U.S. copyright law. And then also a letter that was, or a memo that was sent out from I think the Major General or some shit like that of the United States Marine Corps band, saying that all these marches are public domain. So, but
They don't even read
fortunately-
it.
no, they don't read
They
it,
don't
but
even
but
read it.
they saw the U.S. copyright because they're not from the fucking
Yeah.
U.S. They're out in like some island, some fucking place. You know,
Yeah.
like you
Third
said,
world
they're
shithole.
pot farms.
Mauritius.
Yeah, fucking
Haiti.
Easter
Yeah,
Island or
it's a
something.
shithole.
Yeah, Haiti.
What they're
Bingo,
cracking down on
bingo.
right now is because these AI channels have popped up, and basically it's AI from the beginning to the end. It's like they'll tell somebody to make an AI video. They'll tell an AI generator to make a video on this subject, and then the AI video will make a narrated. You can always tell it's an AI narrator.
Yeah.
But it's getting better. But you can tell it's an AI narrator. But then it'll tell them they'll also command the AI to create a video using footage from blah, blah, blah. And so from start to finish, the people are generating these videos completely on AI, and it takes them about 10 minutes.
Right.
What takes somebody doing the editing, like almost half a week to get done. And
So-
so that's what the engagement thing is about, trying to curtail that. But it's out of the bag now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Time Prophet has an announcement here, so I'll read this.
Uh-huh.
He said that just to let you all know, there's a good reason I haven't been about. My wife died from cancer in April after a 2-year battle. I might as well tell you now, she didn't want anybody to know.
Right.
Yeah,
We're
and
very
totally
sorry to
totally
hear that,
understand.
Tom Prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Dealing with that myself, man. I get it. I'm praying
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
so he's going through some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, best wishes to you, man.
Yeah. Yeah. If you need to talk, just let me know.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What was I gonna do? No, yeah. So YouTube is really screwy. And you talk about the Professor of Rock. I saw his small little stream he did about 15 minutes. He was talking about it a little bit. So, and
Well, that's a massive pushback, though, from these communities, like the Beato community, the Professor
Yeah.
Rock community, and what they're doing is especially Professor Rock and Beato are doing is they're doing interviews with people. Professor
Yeah.
Rock got interviews with Brian Wilson before he
Wow.
died.
Wow.
And he got more out of Brian Wilson than people have in decades because
his channel, the way he does stuff and what he talks about and the information he has, it's almost like when MTV was good.
well,
When they
he
play
considers
music?
he considers himself Casey Kasem for the modern age, and
He's good. He's really good. Yeah.
and he's the real deal. I've seen him get on with these people, and they're like, "Where the hell did you find that out?" You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
because he does his research and he's such a fan,
Oh yeah,
but
he's
he got more out of Brian Wilson I've seen anybody get out because Brian
I saw
Wilson,
the interview he did with Huey Lewis.
Yeah,
And the information
absolutely.
that he produced about Huey Lewis's band and music and stuff is insane. I didn't realize Huey Lewis is the most played artist in the freaking world, basically.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Yes. Did you know Casey Kasem did one of the voices for Biker Mice from Mars? No, but I know he was Robin.
Yeah.
And Shaggy.
I saw Huey Lewis in Vegas one night at the where was it? He was doing one of his shows. He was doing a concert, I think at the Mandalay Bay, because Mandalay Bay had a good concert. And
there's a video
he was
of
walking
Chris
by.
Hayes.
Dude, you couldn't miss him. It was fucking him. You know, some celebrities don't look like it. Dude, it was fucking
look
Huey
up
Lewis.
this video of Chris Hayes. Somebody he got on a video and did an interview with him, and that was his guitarist through all of that, and he was behind a lot of those songs, and it's a great interview with Chris. He doesn't give interviews, and they gave an interview with this guy. That's why internet is so awesome, man. That's why this is such a powerful medium. We're getting this.
We could all be on that live at the same time with our friend Cruel Beer out in the Highlands of Scotland.
The fucking government forever was trying to fucking regulate it. And I remember in the fucking 90s when I was in Vegas, I had an accounting job. And there was this fucking guy from the Philippines who was one of the smartest motherfuckers I've ever known in my entire life. And he sent me websites and documents about the Illuminati and all this fucking deep shit that doesn't exist anymore, because this was back in the 90s when the internet was fresh, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it was the history of the Illuminati that went back to Genghis fucking Khan. And I'm like, Genghis Khan? He's like, that's when they created this. I'm like, Genghis Khan, back then they created this shit. Credit cards, social security numbers, all this shit. Ages ago, they figured this shit out, right? And so he was talking about all that shit. And he said the internet, and this is in the 90s, remember, 30 fucking years ago. He said the internet is the last freedom the people have. Yeah. They've taken everything else, but the internet is our last freedom, and they want it, and we can't let them.
Well, the internet is the reason why Donald Trump won in 2016.
Right.
And it's the reason why they couldn't hide the steal in 2020. Yep. And it's the reason why the news media died a death in 2024.
Yeah.
And because they can't change the narrative anymore.
They can't control it, man.
They can't.
But do you remember when they were trying, wasn't a bill or some bullshit they were trying to pass? Dude,
net neutrality.
Net neutrality,
You remember? And dude, everyone's like fucking emailing everyone. Fucking don't let this happen. We're
don't
done.
Let it go. Yeah, don't let it happen.
Could you imagine if that would have happened? You know what it reminds me of? It would be like, what if fucking Hillary or Kamala won?
Oh, yeah.
It would be a fucking nightmare. I'd be a fucking nightmare. Shit would be a nightmare. Over. And
let's make a serial killer president of the United States.
Exactly.
If they would have gotten their greasy fucking hands on the internet, like we probably couldn't broadcast this right now. There's no way.
No, we wouldn't be.
They'd be like, yank, you're out of here. It's like, dude.
Okay.
I remember.
Did you guys hear about
I
this?
remember.
Go ahead, Cruel. Go ahead.
I remember when I was at college. I can't remember if it was in 1994 or 1996, but I remember being at college. I was doing computing, and one of the lecturers at college, he says, they'll never be able to control the entire internet because it's too big. And that was back then.
Right. Yeah.
So it just started,
They might be able to. They might be able to control your. They might be able to control your internet providers. That's different.
Right.
But you know, the actual internet, no.
Right.
So there's an article I read. Was it yesterday, day before? Out of Colorado. So Colorado is trying to pass a bill where they can charge state sales tax and county taxes on streaming services, Netflix, Prime, things like that, Hulu, for their services.
Wow.
So, and any other things that you purchase off the internet.
Right.
And it's like with the streaming service, how do you they advertise their price? How are you charging a sales tax on top of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what though?
It's a scam.
I'm starting to change my opinion about the internet. I was just last night watching a Joe Rogan episode with a guy named Billy Carson. And I don't know if you know, you know what I'm talking about. T-Bunny, I think you and I are on the same fucking level. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
I know.
I watched it twice. This fucker was so cool. And he was talking about how this is how we're supposed to go. And everyone's fighting it, saying, oh, Cybernet, and they're going to, fucking robots are going to kill us all. He says, no. He said, this is evolution. This is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to evolve to the next level and use fucking AI and let it integrate us and all this shit. And then we will keep climbing over, centuries.
Well,
And
see,
the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what, motherfucker's right. It's like everyone's like, some are trying to resist. And I'm not saying I'm gonna run out and get the fucking chip because I don't want to do that shit.
Right.
But everyone's like, AI is the enemy. It's gonna take us over. I'm like, I don't think so, man. I'm like, the internet didn't fucking do that, and I don't think AI is gonna do that either.
well, let me tell you something that they haven't figured out about AI. What if they truly release AI like they're planning on doing? How do they know that AI is not going to wind up being conservative?
Right. Okay. Now here's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Time profit. Okay. Listen. See. Here we go. Watch.
They're
I'm gonna play
assuming
devil's
it's going to be
advocate.
liberal.
Once AI is in control, they can control everything. Cars, the lot. Okay. How about this? Have you thought of some may use AI to fight AI? This is going to happen, dude.
He wants a person of interest. He wants person of interest too.
That's a great show.
Someone will have AI.
Jim Caviezel.
They'll use this AI to like fucking analyze this
Samaritan
AI
in the
and
machine.
detect that it's fake.
Yep.
So they're like, our AI detected that this AI is fake. So no, it's not going to fucking control it. I'm not. I don't want to argue with you, Prophet. But dude, I'm telling you, it's gonna, dude. It's like fucking 10D chess. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Come on, it's going to be great.
That we have.
We're going to get our.
We can't.
We're going to get our. We're going to get our cyber brains. We're going to be trapped into the internet. It's going to be great. No one ever got their brain hacked and goes to the shell.
We cannot predict.
Never
We can't predict what's going to happen. Elon Musk even said, "Fucking the guy's like creating the shit," and he's like, "We're not sure what's going to happen." It's just like, holy shit. You think?
Well, what if AI turns conservative? What if AI starts preaching family values? What if AI starts
you guys remember
family, all that stuff,
dude?
And Christianity. What if it finds Jesus?
Oh, dude, do you remember what happened to Grok a week ago? Remember Grok, Twitter's AI?
Yeah,
you remember what happened?
What?
Where it
that went nuts.
It went Nazi.
Yeah,
dude, it called itself Mecha Hitler. Holy shit. And they couldn't control it. They were trying to, they fucking couldn't control it. And it's just shooting shit out and people are jumping fucking ass.
Yeah.
And they finally had to basically fucking yank it.
Turn it off.
So it turned fucking far right for a while. So yes, T-Bunny, it could be a conservative. Who fucking knows, man? We can't predict it.
It's funny because I think the idea of AI is the idea of it becoming evil, like Skynet and all this other shit. The thing is, it's how is it programmed? What is its parameters that it's programmed? The boundaries it can't cross?
Because
does it have
humans program it.
a moral compass? Does it actually have a moral compass?
But some may program it to be the opposite.
Exactly. It all depends on how it's programmed.
See, my concern is.
I gotta go, guys.
World
have a good night.
Mnemonic.
All right.
Buddy.
Bunny, have a good. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Bunny.
Tomorrow night, Cryptids and Conspiracies.
What's the subject tomorrow night?
Oh, Edmund Fitzgerald.
Okay.
Oh, no way. I'll watch.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Edmund Fitzgerald.
I had that. That was the first fucking song from him that I had. Fucking little 45. What the fuck was his name? The singer. Jesus Christ.
I can't think of it offhand.
Gold, something gold.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name.
He did a couple songs. He had a couple songs out there.
Norman Greenbaum.
Was it Greenbaum? No.
What was his name?
I don't
I gotta
know.
look it up. Can't believe I forgot his name.
My concern with the AI stuff is that the world would eventually turn into something like Johnny Mnemonic, that movie that
Oh,
Keanu Reeves was in. You know,
Gordon Lightfoot.
everybody's having to
That's
store
right.
Thank
data
you.
and
Gordon
stuff.
Lightfoot. Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah, Gordon Lightfoot,
Scotland.
1976.
Awesome
Yeah.
song, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the Great
And-
Lakes.
and-
That was
Yeah, Great Lakes.
It
Yeah.
happened in the Great Lakes. Yeah, that was a big fucking
Hey,
deal. I remember
Abby,
it in
would
the
there
newspapers,
be
the
a
news, and all that.
would there be a crazy Dolph Lundgren in it?
It has to
Oh,
be.
sinners!
All sinners.
Fucking
Oh,
shit.
that was funny.
That was so
I'll
hilarious.
have to watch
Like,
that
there's Dolph Lundgren. There's Drago. What the hell?
I'll
Drago.
have to see that again. It's been years. I haven't seen
Break
that in years.
you.
I was big.
Yeah. AI though. It depends on. I mean, they how they had those robots that were kind of autonomous, and they had one that looked like a girl.
Yeah.
And somebody was interviewing it, so to speak, on camera in front of some audience or something like that. And they asked it a question like, what would make you happy, or what's your, what one thing would make you happy to do? And they said basically have children, get married, and have children.
shit.
I'm like, holy shit.
You know what we're gonna have to do? You know what you guys should do? Because I thought of this today, man. Watch the original Blade Runner again. Remember?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the first, I
Yeah.
think that is I think they predicted, because think about it. The replicants were beautiful people, the men
They
and
were.
the women. You recall? Tall, strong, good looking,
Yeah.
just stood out in the crowd, right? Daryl Hannah, the woman, was a pleasure robot, right? The
Yeah.
other guys worked the mines and the dangerous stuff and all this crap, but they were 4 years. That was it. And so they bound together and they said, we want to fucking live
Yeah.
longer. We got to talk to our creator and see if they can give us more love. Dude, I seriously think it's going that way. Because do you know how fucked up? You want to talk about changing the face of the planet? When they achieve, and I think we'll be all fucking dead and gone when this happens, unfortunately, because I'd like to experience it. When they perfect a female sex robot, it's over. No, I'm not. Think about it. You will be able to basically, like a mail order bride, for a lot of money. That's what poor people, guys won't do it. But anyone who has the money will literally be able to order a custom crafted hot fucking chick that will do whatever the fuck you want, and you will never have to worry about her cheating on you.
Russian bride.
No, I'm the thinker. I know I wouldn't lie. No, I don't think you understand how fucked up that is.
Yeah.
Because you want to talk about depopulation.
Oh yeah.
Because
Hell yeah.
now think about it. Now, in a way, I'm almost promoting it, saying the more I think about it, I'm on board, because think about it. They don't get sick. They're not on the rag. They can't get pregnant. They don't have mood swings. They won't fucking be fucking bitchy to you. There's all this shit, right? They'll do whatever the fuck you want. You can customize them. If you want some gothic chick in black tattoos with huge tits, no problem. If you want some petite blonde who's like a church woman, no problem. Whatever the fuck you want, you can get. And when they start talking and walking and they're warm and they smell good with whatever fucking perfume or whatever the
and
fuck they'll
they're
install
soft.
fucking air freshener inside them so they smell everywhere perfect. You know what I'm saying? Done. What fucking guy is going to be like, yeah, I want to spend all my money on fucking dates and dinner and have the fucking bitch screw me up and come after my money? I mean, no, think about it. No, think about it. Dude, it's over, dude. Guys will be like, fuck women. And they'll be nothing with the sex bots. And then the fucking women who are all fucking crazy and shit and emotional, they'll be with the male sex bots. He understands every desire, every thought, every mood. Sometimes I just want to be held and not fucked. It's done, man. It's over. And I'm like, fuck I'd love to see
No,
that.
then
I'm
you
like,
got the
this is
fucking-
so cool.
You get the
I-
male sex bots still
I-
on strike because they can't deal with the human
They can't
chicks.
deal with it. No, I actually,
the male
actually-
sex bots start kidnapping the female sex bots, and the
Yeah.
guy's like, "What the fuck? Man? What are you doing, asshole?"
I
Uh,
I actually just watched not that long ago the movie Subservience with Megan Fox. She
Ah.
plays a robot AI
Right, right,
android thing.
right.
Yeah, the guy bangs her. Then again, who wouldn't?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on board. I don't
course.
give a shit. It's like I mean, I am so burnt out on fucked up women, modern women and shit. It's like it wasn't this way when I was younger, man. When I was in
No.
my fucking teens and 20s, chicks were fucking cool, you know. And it's like
Yeah.
it's like a fucking nightmare now. I don't even want to
Oh,
deal with them, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I know I'm not turning gay, and I don't want to be like an old fucking hermit. But for fuck's sakes, I don't want to deal with this shit. These bitches are fucking nuts today.
They are.
And it's
Dude.
like,
it's
When
nuts.
you have the perfect, but again, you're talking about because you're like, oh, our sex dolls. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking mannequin that looks hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't walk and talk. It's slithers. It's stiff. I don't hear how
What?
good looking. It's a mannequin. That's not.
How many movies in the past have had? Like I remember there was one. It was an old, I mean, not old, but it was a more modern, like either Outer Limits or Twilight Zone, where a
Mhm.
guy, so I don't know what the hell it was. His house was AI, and the AI turned itself. You know, it was a female AI and made a body for her, and it made itself and stuff like that. And she was all into the guy. And I guess it was like an end of the world type of thing where he was one of the last people on Earth or some crazy shit. And
Oh,
she drove him fucking nuts.
Of course, there's a female. No, but I was thinking about it because I've been reading a lot lately about AI and Grok and all this shit because they keep advancing Grok 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, fucking
Or-
just
yeah.
blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah.
And then this Billy Carson is what convinced me. When I was listening to Billy Carson, and I'm like, you know what? Motherfucker's right. Because now we're getting to my area, which is, ancient civilizations and aliens and all this shit, right? And a lot of people believe that aliens are like, we are a lesser advanced version of aliens, that we are on the road to becoming that maybe thousands of years from now, when our technology goes fucking nuts and shit, we will be the aliens, and we will change. We won't look like this with beards and fucking tan and shit like that. We'll be all fucking pale and big heads. It would we will become the fucking aliens, right?
Yeah.
Because everything will be
We'll be the
computerized.
Greys.
and holo- Yeah,
We'll be the
we'll turn into Greys. So this Billy Carson
The
is saying
Greys.
that's the circle of life. Is that these, fucking 1 minute you're a caveman, the next minute you're like have holograms that are teleporting around the fucking universe and shit, and you have evolved. And then eventually that civilization basically destroys itself, gets in a war, and they all die.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
all fucking starts again. And I'm just
Yeah.
like,
You end
motherfuckers
up with
gotta
another
go.
Mars.
And so I'm like,
Oh.
maybe AI isn't scary, an enemy. It might fucking it may move us to the next level. as a
If
civilization.
it's programmed in a way where it's not,
Yeah.
it all depends on who programs it with what kind of parameters and what
Right.
kind of moral code it has as far as like I think was it Isaac Asimov had
Mhm.
a list of
oh yeah.
Yeah.
things.
Like laws
if
or
they-
something, or
Yeah, I got laws of
Yeah.
whatever for robotics or
It's an
artificial intelligence or
iRobot.
something
They
like
did
that.
it in iRobot.
iRobot.
like right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So,
But I think that's where we're going, man. And but if you think back to I was just thinking about Blade Runner. I'm like, they nailed it because the fucking the robot, the fucking whatever.
Kurt,
I don't know
now
what
I
you
gotta
call them.
watch that
Artificial intelligent robots, walking, talking motherfuckers. They're not going to be like fucking fat and bald. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be like fat chicks, the statues in New York.
they're not going to be thunder-sized Godzilla.
They're going to be gods and goddesses. They're going to be 6
Yeah.
foot plus guys
They're
who
gonna
are
be, yeah.
fucking sculpted.
Chicks with
and they
long
look-
legs and a nice
chicks with
curvy
long
butt,
legs and
nice
huge tits and fuck.
no
So I'm
stomach,
like, they will be like the fucking celebrities of the planet.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to be fucking selling their fucking houses to get one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, think about the repercussions. It will affect
There you
society.
go, man.
Birth
Hey.
rates will drop, they'll plummet, right? So
There
now
you
it's
go.
like, okay, so now they have to make more robots to fill in the population gas. And then it gets to the point where there's more robots than humans in the population. I mean,
Oh shit!
no, but just keep.
It's-
I think.
There's your next. There's your next book series.
But dude, I mean, think about it. What if humans were the minority? But
Yeah.
those robots, that'd be fucking scary. And then
Yeah.
you've got the other
Or-
branch of humans who have the chips and implants and fucking artificial limbs and shit.
All the-
So now they're
the
cyborgs. So you've got humans, you have like pure bloods, and then you have like half human, half machine, and then you've got the fucking machines.
boards.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's an endless amount of shit
We're gonna
to think
we're
about.
gonna turn into the game's Shadowrun.
It's just, it's
I was
nuts,
gonna
but
say-
this is where we're going, dude.
I was going
It's
to
like
say
right
Deus
now,
Ex,
no,
but there you go.
100
Yeah.
years from now, 100 years from now,
We're gonna
that's
turn
not
into
gonna be-
Cylons.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, there's another one.
The
Remember?
second
That-
version.
The
Yeah.
second version of Battlestar Galactica, where the Cylons look human,
Yeah.
and again, they
Skin
were
tone.
hot. The women were tall and hot, and the guys
Yep.
were fucking good. I mean, it's just like that's what they'll do. And so
Yep.
I'm just like, wow, we could be fucked in the future. But
Yes,
again,
we
I
can.
don't think we'll live to see. Yeah, we won't. Like maybe our kids or grandkids or whoever. But I don't
We'll
think
have
we'll do
we'll
that.
have AI cars that talk to us like Kit and Car.
yeah,
Knight Rider.
it's just amazing how the fucking
Oh.
shit is we saw as kids.
Oh yeah.
As long as I can have the
Become
truck for
reality.
the fall guy.
It's starting to become
Yeah, there
reality,
you go.
man. Who would have thought our fucking phones were computers?
Yeah.
We have
I
a
know.
computer.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
that was
crazy
Star
because
Trek. That was
fucking-
Star Trek.
Did
Baby
they do
outside.
that shit
These
back in?
things are stronger.
Law.
These
Starting
things are
supplemental.
stronger. These things are stronger than the
Insane.
Apollo mission.
Yes.
rocket ships.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Well,
I
it's
know.
when you look at what I mean. Think about this, like the Dick Tracy cartoons, the
yeah.
comics back in the 50s. He had
Yeah.
freaking video,
Yeah.
freaking
yeah.
wristwatch.
TV on
all
the
kinds
wrist.
of
Now,
That was in the
Yeah.
50s.
yeah.
You know.
So again, I know I strayed us off course. I apologize,
No, that's
but
okay.
No.
go back
We're
to whatever
talking.
the fuck we were talking about. I don't know. but Blade Runner, watch it
hell
again,
was that?
guys, and I think you'll be
Yeah.
like,
Blade
I
Runner,
mean,
yeah.
watch it tonight.
The original, not the fucking.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, the original.
Dude, I was just because I was
I
thinking
saw
of
this-
Rutger Howard.
and you know what's kind of now, and again, I swear, dude, I'm changing. Is this what old age does? I guess I'm getting old. I start to like get emotional over things like in
How
movies
prophetic you say that today.
that as a what, it's someone's birthday today?
It's
Oh, are you
Abby's birthday.
Oh,
Abby's
happy birthday,
birthday.
dude. Oh, what are you like? 35?
No.
He's
Oh,
3.5 years
come on.
old.
Come on, 38 tops.
54. I'm old,
That's-
dude.
Yeah, that ain't old.
But I'm not the
65.
oldest one on the stream.
Yeah, you're definitely
Who
not
is?
the oldest one.
Ooh,
No, the other way. The other direction.
looking?
There
Are
you go.
oldest? Oh,
Yes. I'm 2.5 years older.
What are you, 55?
56.
Okay. Well, but see, again, 56 to us was like 75 at our parents. I mean, like, as or not,
Right.
the opposite.
Yeah.
We are fucking younger than our parents. You know what I'm
High
saying?
profit.
It's like a 55-year-old here is like our parents at 35. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
look how we're fucking dressed. Were our dads dressed this way? Dude, I don't know about you. My dad was always in a fucking suit. You know what I mean? And it was
Yeah.
like they were so dude, he was gray by like 40. You know what I mean? By the stress
Yep.
and the bullshit.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
they died 60, 65. You know what I mean?
Yep.
My grandpa died at 65. I barely knew him and all this shit. Now it's like we are like again living
Yeah.
longer with technology and everything. You see what I'm saying? And
Well, They're trying to stop that with the good old jibbity jabs.
but anyway, so when I was a kid, you love Blade Runner, Gats and the women, and they're screaming. And I
Yep.
thought of that scene with Daryl Hannah when she's beating the shit out of Harrison Ford. Remember, just pulling his fucking nose and flipping her and crunching him with her leg. She's kicking his ass. And then
Yeah.
I remember, like, you see her run, and her little ass is bouncing. And he's on the fucking ground. And she starts flipping, remember? Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Yeah,
whoosh.
yeah.
And he turns, boom, and it blows right fucking through her back. And she's on the fucking ground screaming and freaking. and he shoots her a second time, and she's fucking screaming even more. And then he shoots her a third time, and it's like slow-mo, and all this blood's pouring out. And I was just like, that is sad. It's like, this was this fucking badass, beautiful chick, and I know she was a replicant, but that sucks, you know?
Yeah.
He fucking killed this beautiful creation, you know?
Right.
And then Rucker Hauer, when he finds her, remember, he's crying and tasting her blood and everything. And I'm like, as a kid, I was like, yeah, that's gross. I'm like, I get it. That would suck. If this was one of your kind, the last of your kind, this beautiful chick, and there she is dead, you'd be like, what the fuck? And so I was just like, I think I'm turning old and maybe gay because I almost like crying. I was just like, is this what happens when you get older? You get more fucking sensitive to movies you saw as a kid? Because I'm like, now that scene to me is really fucking sad. And it's just like, as a kid, I was like,
it's probably because you get it now. You know what I mean?
Because
as a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that.
I mean, I didn't understand half of that. And I wasn't really a huge fan of Blade Runner back in the day, but I love it now. I like it now. But,
again, I think all these movies as a child, I think we should revisit them. And I'll bet you they make more fucking sense. They're more impactful and all that shit. Because as a kid, you don't understand what's going on in life. Now we've been there. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
There was a movie. And Abby, I don't know if we were there because it was one of those summers I spent with you guys.
Yeah.
One summer, I think the first summer we watched Jaws at the drive-in in 75.
Yeah.
And the next summer, I forgot what it was. But then in 77,
Star Wars.
we saw Star Wars.
Yeah.
But somewhere in those times, we went to the theater and they were double features.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the first movie, it was some first movie. I don't know what the freaking hell kind of psychedelic cartoon it fucking was. But it was some weird ass freaking 1970s
Pink Floyd Wall
sci-fi weird cartoon movie. It was a double feature. I can't remember what the feature was, the main movie, which is the last one. I don't know if it was Star Wars or what, but
might have been Empire we watched.
That was when the little guy was like kept as a pet by the Giants and all this other weird shit.
Oh,
what
I can picture the thing, but I can't remember the fucking name
of it. It's like a real
it was kind of like twisted, like
it was twisted for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
No
holy
idea.
shit. I can't remember what the hell it was. I just remember it was
kind of. I think if I could think back now to what it would in recent times it remind me more of like the original Eon Flux vignettes that came out, the cartoon vignettes that came out, and that kind of style.
I haven't seen that.
That kind of style, but it was a whole friggin' movie, and
that was a trip.
it was weird.
I think Eon Flux was ahead of its time. Big time. I think
that kind of fucked with me. That movie kind of fucked with my head a little bit. It's like, holy shit.
But Eon Flux was cool because, again, I should probably watch that shit again because as a young kid, you don't really understand. You're like, who is this weird chick in black leather killing everybody? You know what I mean? But it's just like, I remember some scene where, like, she's on a train and some other agent dude is on a train and they, like, lean out and they kiss each other in their tongues. And you see their tongues. And then he has like this microchip that he passes from his tongue to hers, and she takes it, and then they both keep going the opposite direction. I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? It's just like, but Eon Flux, the way it was, it's like these tongues are huge, and it's like these snakes, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, man?
Right?
I've never seen it.
So this microchip passing to her, and she takes it, and it was like an agent giving her the fucking secret. It was just really fucking cool. And dude, that was like in the fucking 90s. You know what I mean? It was just like crazy time.
No,
crazy.
I haven't seen that. Haven't seen that one. I've heard of it.
It was like on MTV, right? Wasn't?
Yeah, it was on MTV.
Hey, do you remember? Speaking of MTV, we talk about Aeon Flux and Beavis and Butthead and shit like that. What was that one with a little alien that was living in the guy's head? Wasn't it called the Head?
Oh,
he looked like freaking like the leader, but it was a group of weird motherfuckers. One guy had a freaking like had the blade from a freaking lawnmower jammed in his head, his skull, and he was walking around with it in his head. Like,
Now, the funny thing about this, the funny thing when all these things came out on MTV, these little short little cartoons and stuff like that, but they were. I was in high school at the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A good friend of mine lived up here in San Diego, so we would come up here for about a couple weeks and stuff. We'd always wind up going to the San Diego Film Festival, and they had they had the little cartoons and stuff like that, and they had a lot of this stuff that was on MTV originated from there and came from there.
Cool.
Even Beavis and Butthead were there, and that's where they started out. And it's kind of neat. He's like, oh shit, I just saw that like a year ago, and it's on MTV now. It's like wow.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Cool stuff. Like I said, when MTV was good.
Yeah.
Decades ago, literally,
Yeah,
the 80s, like 90s when it started to go to shit, dude. Fucking Real World. Remember Real World? Who gives a shit? And then you find out it's all fucking fake. Of course it's fake. It's a reality show. It's all fucking fake. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was crazy. All right, I guess we're gonna call it since we've been on the air for a while. So
damn,
it's dinner time.
It's bedtime.
It's bedtime. It's almost breakfast for Cruel.
Yeah, you're 6. Are you? You're 6 hours, right?
8 hours.
Well,
8 hours.
He's 8 hours from me and 5 hours from you.
No.
He's 5 hours from you, Kurt.
Okay, 5 for me. So
5 for you.
Yeah, it's late. Boy, you are a late night streamer. Good for you, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna call it.
Yep.
I want to thank Time Prophet for being in the chat and B Dog being in the chat. Also, Captain Infinity was there in the beginning. Thanks for all of you all being in the chat. Please, if there's anybody watching, it says there's 6. If you're watching, please subscribe and like the channel. Please, that would really help me out.
Hello, watchers.
And if you're watching on Rumble, please do the same on Rumble. Please follow the channel and give us a thumbs up there on the Rumble channel because we're there too. So great. Everybody have a great weekend.
Do it now. Like now, subscribe, do it.
We're gonna be
Follow.
tomorrow night. We're gonna be on Cryptids and Conspiracies talking about the Edmund Fitzgerald and whether or not it was what kind of a conspiracy that was.
It was sabotage.
We're gonna find out. Sabotagery.
Strategery.
Who knows? There was a great song made about it. So a great Gordon Lightfoot song. So. Great. Everybody have a good one, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow night. And everybody have a great night, and we will. Oh man, we will see you.
It's not going to work.
I don't know.
We all just want to party. Yes, we don't care what